Okay, y'all, we're gonna do a mini oracle reading. It has been a hot minute, and that's okay. Very divinely guided to do one. I was back and forth if I was gonna do a live, but I am still presently in my sacred time, so it's gonna be recorded, which is more than okay. All right. Clearing out here, clearing out. This is an oracle deck using Herbal Astrology, same deck I used in the last reading. Just gonna get collective energies coming in, feeling what being guided towards. On the collective scale. Did a 4-7-11 breath. If you feel guided, please do. If not, that's okay as well. Setting your intentions for what you're wishing to receive presently. And I've been in and out of mini breath work for the past 2 hours, so yeah. Okay. All right, well, and I feel like this is an upright card, so we'll start with this one. This is shape shifting, so we'll keep that one at the top deck. I was just about to say, asking divine guidance, universe, for collective awareness as to our past, present, and future moments here. Alright, and as my video just cut off, I just laid down the last card here. And separate and flip them here. Okay. I'm feeling like I'm just gonna sit in here and see if these need to be switched at all, because I'm feeling like these okay. I'm feeling like those get to be switched at the moment. Double check that. Yeah. Okay. My first and third card, I had to make sure that it was where the placements were supposed to be, and yeah. So let's start with the beginning, which is upright. I'm gonna probably botch the herb. Mitragynia, but it's shape-shifting, and I love that there's a dragonfly. It is beautiful. Start with that one. For whatever reason, that one flew out, literally. Okay. So upright, subconscious healing, synchronizing inner and outer worlds, shape-shifting, time travel, transcendence of illusion. an astrological ruler is Saturn and Neptune, which is amazing. Okay, this card here. The indigenous, wow, can't talk this evening. Okay, indigenous peoples of Southeast Asia have valued the power of this rainforest tree for thousands of years and have used it as a poultice to treat wounds, as well as treatment for a variety of symptoms, including stress, pain, fatigue, and fever, like coca leaves in the South American highlands. Fresh leaves from the Mitragynia tree, feels like it's flowing a little bit easier now, are chewed for energy and stamina throughout the day. Mitragynia tree was revered among monks in Asia as it assisted them during long periods of meditation by providing focused attention and positive energy, which I love that so much, especially right now. Focused attention and positive energy is like what we are calling in, especially on this Aquarius new moon. If you're into the moon and all of the things, there's many things I'm going back and forth between, but the energetics that are here, you can feel. That is truth. Where they come from, it's a different topic, but that is truth with the energies. As early as the 19th century, kratom, okay, see, this is what I'm more so aware of it as, kratom, became well known as an opium substitute and quickly became a curative treatment for withdrawal from opium addiction. It became more popularized in the West due to Mitragynia's use in Thailand, Malaysia, and surrounding areas, helping those with morphine dependence. I'm going to call it kratom from now on because that's basically what it is. Kratom embodies elements of both Saturn and Neptune as it profoundly relieves and decompresses the musculoskeletal system while granting a freeing and euphoric feeling to the body-mind. Used in the right amount, it can greatly assist those with addiction. Neptune, which is very interesting. All right, guidance. The balanced side of kratom represents the ability to shape-shift and adapt across realities. Like the dragonfly, kratom grants us the power to break through the illusionary facade we accept as reality, providing us the freedom from pain in order to break through limiting illusions. Dragonfly, like kratom, helps us initiate subconscious healing from the trauma experienced from endless cycles of pain and suffering. I love this so much. Any of you have seen before my little dragonfly right here in my tattoo. She's definitely like upside down there. But my dragonfly. Dragonfly medicine invites us to seek out the parts of our habits that have gone unchanged, unnoticed, and stagnant. Ask yourself, have I tended to the changes I've been wanting to make? Don't get lost in a labyrinth of self-doubt. Break free from elusive belief systems that hold back your transformation. This card is like so effing beautiful. I love it so much. Like shape-shifting. This is literally taking place right now. Taking place right now in the here and now as you're watching this frequency transmission. Oh, I love it so much. Okay. And with this, everything that I have been processing within the past month, by the way, side note, but massive note, this year, 2025, is literally going to be feeling like 10 years merged into one. So we're literally coming to the end of January, and I already do feel like it's been a year. This is how I have perceived it. I would love to hear and be aware of what y'all have been feeling. Leave them in the comments below because I'm super excited to know, like, just how have you been feeling? What has been shifting for you? Do you feel like everything is rapid fire? Do you feel like super slow paced and just chill? Like, how do you feel presently in your reality? I would love to know. Oh, okay. So that is the first one. Okay, and now we're going to be looking at the past. I'm so excited for this. Okay, so the past, this is like tripping me out, tripping me out. This is a reversed Pudakor. Reversed Pudakor, and it's Metamorphosis. So this is her upside down, and I love this so much right now. So much, because literally feminine goddess, portal, yoni, vortex with the blood and everything, and I'm literally on my sacred flow right now. So perfect. Love it for all of the divine feminine goddesses out there who are on your flow right now. Yes, sister, yes. Or ovulation, any of the things, doesn't even matter. It's metamorphosis and it's change, okay? All right, looking into this. Okay, reversed. Ooh, okay. We have 2 reversed and then 2 upright, so we're pretty even here. Releasing. Reverse, ignorance, conventionality, fear of failure, resisting growth, stuck in limiting beliefs, which is like a whole boop, like, yeah. Astrological ruler is the moon and Pluto, okay? So, completely, okay. Pau D Arco, commonly known as Tejibo or Lapaco, is one of the most beautiful trees on earth. With over 100 varieties, this tree has been used medicinally among many tribal peoples throughout Central and South America. Most commonly, the inner lining of the bark was boiled for a long period of time, then consumed as a dark coffee-like tea. Pau D Arco has many medicinal qualities that fall under the moon and Pluto's dominion, such as being a blood tonic and a daily tonic for strength, and also being employed for digestive imbalances, menstrual irregularities, malaria, anemia, colds, flus, fungal infections, respiratory problems, arthritis, cancer, and a lot more. The Incas and other groups predating them were known to use Pau D Arco as a panacea. Tribes living thousands of miles apart have employed it for the same medicinal purposes for hundreds, if not thousands, of years. Many tribes used its wood to make hunting bows, utensils, and all sorts of tools, believing that it provided great blessings of strength and resilience. Guarani, Tupi, and other indigenous tribes called it El Arrobo de Yovaga, which translates to the tree of heaven in Guanarian. The Milky Way was known for the road to Yoviga, which is also very interesting. Moon and Pluto. Assuming location is in the Milky Way without me looking at it, because I am not an astrologer specialist. I am not. Okay. Guidance. Lapacho is one of the great protectors of the sacred, and she is welcoming you in. Okay, so Had to cut my mic because my phone's gonna die, but we're gonna keep continuing here. Okay. Archetypally embodies one of the faces of the dark goddess in her mighty splendor. The dark goddess is multifaceted, challenging belief systems, fertilities, weaknesses, and testing our strength. Like Pluto, Lapacho demands you rebel against the ignorance of the old self and learned paradigms that inhibit the splendor of your self-expression. Her mighty darkness provides the tools to rebuild ourselves anew, triggering instant metamorphosis. Don't fear the unknown nature of mystery. The cosmic womb, in its darkness, bursts all hidden potentials into existence. Trust and step in. You are being guided. This is so, like, I have, like, literal freaking chills all over my arm. If you can see the hairs standing, I don't even know, but whew. Massive full body chills here. Yeah. I'm going to show you this card upright because it's just easier to see all of the beauty. And, like, it's just such a powerful illustration. You can see the old self that has died on the ground beneath her. And her life force energy emitting from her mouth, and remove the mask into her true essence of self, and so much power from womb vortex space and energies. It's such a powerful illustration, completely. Yeah. So masks off, like fully 100% masks off, like chuck to the curb. Don't need them. Burn them. Light the bitch up. No. But literally, for real. It's such a powerful card. Whew. My Lanta, just like literally, I am. Okay. Gathering myself again. This card looks very familiar from the very last Oracle session that I did. And it is, once again, Calendula. I feel like we literally just had this card last reading. It is now shifted into the present. Not 100% where it was last time, but now it's in the present. And I feel like it was in the future, which I'm totally going to go back and look at the reading because, yeah. And yet today it's reversed. So, and it stands for purity. Purity and being reversed in our present now, moment, space, and time. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Reversed. Broken innocence, lack mindset, inability to access manifestation, resistance to new beginnings. Boop, boop. Yeah, literally, hitting me deeply, hitting me deeply, hitting me deeply. Astrological ruler is the sun. Historically, calendula was known as poor man's saffron, as it was used to add color and flavor to foods in place of more expensive spice. Calendula petals are also added to salads and used as a dye for fabric and hair. From infusions to extracts to ointments, folk medicine healers in Europe prepared a wide array of healing remedies and foods with calendula. As I look over, You are the medicine. You are the medicine. You are the medicine. Wow, I'm realizing there's light codes on the sides of the cards as well, which I never noticed before. Eyes wide open, third eye wide open. Ooh. Okay. Its petals were used to induce menstrual flow, produce sweat during fevers, and cure jaundice. 19th century physicians used calendula to treat viruses, stomach ulcers, liver issues, and skin infections. Traditionally, because of its astringent and anti-inflammatory powers, it was also used externally to treat burns, bruises, and to help stop bleeding. Guidance. Calendula resembles the sun, a radiant bright yellow or orange flower, which is also interesting because for whatever reason the color orange lately has been in my peripheral vision of awareness. And I'm usually not an orangey gal. I am a green or purple or neon colory, not really orange for whatever reason. Have you been interested in orange? What is the color that you've been feeling lately? Post it below. I would love to know. Solar herbs are those that neutralize poisons and air in the repercussion of vital forces. It grows easily and spreads its joyful self across gardens, symbolizing the gesture of universal abundance. Calendula's gentle and abundant power reminds us of the realms of light. To be allowed entry within these angelic realms requires childlike innocence and humility. I think that's why I keep feeling like I want to be dancing, not so stretching. And I totally had to open up a freaking root beer because I was just you know what? I would like one. I haven't had an organic soda and I don't know how long. I don't even drink soda. If I do at all, it is organic. But for the beginning of this reading, or just while doing this reading, I was like, you know what? I'm going to have a root beer. So, I did. Used to love root beer when I was a kid. To points. But yeah. Don't allow pain from the past to disable your ability to dream a new life. Calendula represents the pure impulse to create, vitality, and creativity needed to step into a new journey. The radiance of calendula is a superconductor. Be very aware and selective with your intentions when using her energy within a ritual, as she greatly amplifies your intentions. So that is meaning if you are using any kind of calendula, whether that be oil, leaf, root, flower, any parts of her, do it with massive amounts of intentions, and awareness as to what you're doing, because it's going to amplify it, skyrocket it up, amplify it completely. And I'll show you the card upright, even though we are reverse. It is gorgeous, very beautiful. You can see the sun beaming out of the door, all over everywhere, so much light. And again, that is for purity. So that is our placement now. This is what we're doing now. So we are getting into our childlike essence of self, creating vitality, all these amazing fun things, dancing, drinking root beer. And just being in our creative flow. So what we're doing. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything else coming through more with this card. Just massive stress. Not stress in a bad way, but just massive awareness of to move your body, because my body just keeps wanting to move and to stretch and just really be in motion. So allow your body to be in motion, right? When we have emotions come up, emotions is energy in motion. So when we allow our body to flow and groove and do all these things and make all these stretchings and everything, we're releasing that built up tension. We're releasing stored energy to be able to let it flow, and then we're not holding it. It's not being stagnant. Along with the Metamorphosis card, it's releasing the stagnant energy. Okay, and then our future card is Lavender as the Weaver upright, which is beautiful. Look at that spider web. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. Spider and the spider web. Alrighty. So, Lavender upright for the Weaver is Weaver of potential, new beginnings, intuitive intellect, contemplative phase, emotional fulfillment, walking in alignment, which I love all these things because it's literally, you go through the metamorphosis into the purity, or excuse me, we've gone through the metamorphosis, okay? We're presently coming out of just about the purity, going into the Weaver of the Lavender. It is beautiful. So we're literally walking out of purity into alignment. Woo! So excited. So excited. Yes, yes. Okay. Lavender has been used and documented for well over 2,500 years. Its name is derived from the Latin verb lavare, which means to wash. In ancient Egypt, lavender was often used for cleansing, perfumery, embalming, and mummification. It was used to cleanse the body and energetically to cleanse the spirit, which I love so much. I don't know if you've ever burned lavender, but it smells, one, it smells amazing. Two, it's like, I don't fully know how to explain how it feels energetically. I just am very called to burn some lavender presently. I don't believe I have any to burn. It's like, if I would have to categorize it between like white sage and Palo Santos, it's probably like right in the middle. And yeah, if you've never done it, try it. And again, or just general frame of mind, when you are cleansing your spaces, places, wherever they may be, yourself, be mindful of, one, your intentions, two, maybe before one, but it's also common sense, but I'm still gonna say it, safety. Make sure you have a shell or some kind of like bowl, ashtray, whatever you're going to be using to put it out in safely, and also carry it around with you in the space that you're cleansing, as well as being mindful of the energies that you're placing out. So again, intentions. And then make sure you have a way for those energies to leave. So either you're cracking a window, cracking a door, be mindful of animals, cats, dogs, whomever, and there has to be like something open for like at least a good 2 to 5 minutes, depending upon the space that you're cleansing. If you're doing your entire house, I recommend opening your windows, your doors, leaving them open for a solid 5 to 10 minutes. If it's just one room, a door can be cracked for like about 1 to 2 minutes, as long as if it's like, okay, let me reframe. If you're opening the door fully wide, it can be open for like 1 to 2 minutes, because that's what I do at home. I will cleanse a room before bed. I do it every night, usually, or I ward up at least, if not cleansing. But you do the room, and then I open the door for like a solid minute, and it just guiding out, using my light language, all the things that I do for my ritual. I say our because my daughters and my G baby is included. But yeah. So I have to do, I guess, just a video in general essence of like cleansing etiquette, I guess, is the best thing to do, or say, call it whatever, cleansing 101 or something, I don't know. But yeah, be mindful, intentions, safety, and as well as releasing those energies that you don't want anymore. Otherwise, you'll just be like massively drawing in all kinds of energies, and that is not something you want to feel. No. Okay, back to Weaver lavender. Okay. It was used to cleanse the body and energetically to cleanse the spirit. In Tutankhamun, I'm so botching, I am so sorry. Tutankhamun's tomb jars of healing salves were found containing lavender and other herbs like blue lotus. I literally had blue lotus tea this evening. It's amazing. It helps to enhance and open up your, I guess you can call it your third eye, psychic abilities, just being a clear channel. It just always helps me to just relax as well at the same time. But blue lotus, I love it. If you do blue lotus and lavender together, you're gonna go to sleep. So be mindful and very aware of what herbs you're mixing together. Always, definitely, always safety. Look them up. We have the internet at our fingertips, look them up if you don't have any kind of herbalism books around you. Prefer books, but yeah. These sacred unguents were used by royal families and high priestesses as perfume and healing oils. Ancient Greeks and Romans learned much from Egyptians regarding the healing powers of perfumes and medicinal scents. Greek physicians recommended that the breasts be anointed in lavender oil, as it was said to be the seat of the heart, which to me it is, because your heart's right here. Chlorides, a Greek military physician, noted lavender was a great medicine used internally to relieve headaches, indigestion, menstrual cramps, upset stomach, and sore throats. Externally, it was used as an antiseptic to assist with burns or treat skin ailments. During medieval times and the Renaissance, women would often massage their breasts with lavender to alleviate pain and increase breast milk. And it was also used as a medicinal perfume and topically to ward off infection and heal wounds. Medicinally, lavender is a nervous system relaxant that can assist in calming, inducing sleep, improve memory, relieve pain, and boost the mood. The mere inhalation of it stimulates mental processes, focuses energy, brings about lucidity, alleviates stress, and improves memory. Yeah, so like I mentioned earlier, if you mix the blue lotus and the lavender, you're gonna definitely be having some heavy night time, but you're also going to be amplifying that lucid dreaming states. So you could have a totem with you when you sleep, any of those things. My brain just goes to, like, again, Doctor Strange, or what is it called? Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio. It's basically where all of, like, the realities are, like, mirroring into one another and all those things, and just, like, yeah, that's where my brain goes with that one. Lavender is said to be ruled by the constellation Virgo and planet Mercury, the messenger, the connector, and the communicator. Mercury represents the bright intelligence in all matters involving the mind and conscious perception. Lavender embodies Mercury's energy as it opens the mental channels, fine-tunes and refines mental processes, and liberates communication and comprehension. And I want to note this, especially just creating awareness in myself, having multiple TBIs a couple of years ago, like over 14 in a year, which is insane. But lavender, I was constantly drinking lavender and chamomile. And also, I think I had nettle in there and other different herbs, the skullcap, for sure, skullcap. St. John's wort as well. Those I drank, like, I don't know how many times a day, every day for months, for over a year or two, which I still drink a massive amount of tea. I do not drink it as heavily as I did during that time because I was taking all those herbals in the tea formations, like that. I say ripely because that's like literally from it being dried as the herb into the tea and consuming it instantly after being steeped medicinally to help my brain heal, which it did, thankfully, or we wouldn't be having this conversation. No. So grateful for all of those things coming into my awareness, and I appreciate it. I appreciate all the herbs. This deck, like, makes me happy. Okay. Yeah, but lavender is a banger for so many reasons. So many reasons. Okay. Guidance. Lavender is much like the medicine of spider. A master communicator that organizes, refines, and systemizes many elements in life. Lavender's medicine provides us the power of discipline and focused energy, which I love so fucking much because what I have been calling in is completely with clarity and focused mindset, focused vision, focused clarity, not giving into distractions, not allowing for contemplations and like, we're gonna go here, 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 pew, 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 pew. No, unnecessary. Laser focus. Laser focus. I love it. Lavender's medicine provides us the power of discipline and focused energy, key elements to enable aligned manifestation. Exactly. Because if you are not focused on what you do want, like when I got all this done, okay, my whole entire neck done and tatted, which is not finished, by the way. But everybody's like, oh my gosh, did that hurt you? It looked like it hurt so much. Da, 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 da. I'm like, no, bro. And they're like, how? And I'm like, I just don't know. Like, I just straight focus on the aftermath, which I'm definitely getting massive signs to be getting some more ink. So shout out to Tantrez and Brian, because coming to one of y'all. Yeah, my stomach is like digesting at the same time. It's like, yes, we've been telling you. Yes. Okay. With that though, I focused on the aftermath. All of this focused on the aftermath when I got my whole neck done. So my neck is this octopus, and you can't really even see it because now my hair is growing back, but I used to get an undercut, and it's like the head I think comes up to here. So that was like my first skull or head tattoo, and it feels crazy for sure, because like and then trying to MacGyver a way to like get my head to be still in a way. So we literally had like this rolled up, because everything has to be sterile, right? We had this rolled up, I think it was one, it might have been two, but like these one to two, what is it? Paper towel rolls that we like, because the tattoo pillow thing that he had, it wasn't big enough. So we had to like, whatever, just so he could get right where he needed to be. And yeah, it's just like this buzzing on your skull, and like you can feel it and hear it and everything. I could like taste it. It was like tripping me out, but at the same time, I was not in pain. I was just like, I was with my body. And it's very interesting because when I get tattoos, they're like therapy to me completely. And I don't disassociate from my body. I'm very much embodied while I'm getting a tattoo. It trips me out. It like brings me into my body. So that's a little side note, tangent, whatever. But yeah, it's very interesting. And I love them. Like, but I don't focus on, oh my God, it's going to hurt so bad, or wow. Like, no, I just completely focus on the aftermath. Even with my elbow, my artist was like, oh, that's going to hurt. Da, da, da. And I'm just like, no, it's not. And again, so this is one artist, and then this is a different artist. But both of them, they're just like, how does that not hurt you, right? How does that not hurt? I'm like, bro, I don't know. It just doesn't. Okay, all that being said, we are going to get back to Lavender and the Weaver here. Clearing out that energy, Okay. Yeah, but if anybody's interested in my artists, I can link them below. Tanchez, and then as well, Brian Tanchez is in Virginia, the 13th floor, and then Brian is in Pennsylvania, and I cannot remember the name of his new studio. He just expanded, so it's really awesome, but I'll have to link it below because their work is phenomenal, both of them. Okay. Spider is here today to remind you that when you're not communicating from a higher alignment, we quickly become entangled, overly critical, and even block the flow of creativity and healing communication. So, if you're like way up in your logic brain, your heart brain cannot fully come in and process what your higher divine self is doing their best to relate to you. It's like, I can use a very simple example. Highlighter, cap. Okay? Pen. I mean, it looks like it's on and everything, but like it's not meant for this at all. This doesn't even need a cap because it's a clicker. And then if you're putting in, say this is your logic, okay, and then you go and you try to write, it's blocked. It can't write. Even if the cap is on, or even if it's like clicked, you know, it still can't write properly until we remove the block, and then it can write. I'm not going to write on my hand, but then it can write. It can write. So it's very interesting. Little metaphor that came to me or whatever. But it can't write. So if you're blocked off, you can't get what you need to get out. Remove the cap, and then it'll come out clear, or in the color that you need. The ink will work. Okay. Should put my finger where I marked, but at the same time, I was using my hands to show the thing. So yeah. Connect to the energy of the spiral. I love drawing spirals. That's funny. Connect to the energy of the spiral to journey deep into your shadows and allow this organizing system to facilitate higher alignment to your foundation when needed. Pretty sure I mentioned this in a video previously, but your shadows, briefly and quickly, are any parts of you, aspects of you, facets of you that you don't give love to. Any parts. You might be like, bro, my elbow looks so weird. I dislike my elbow. That right there is a shadow part of you, that you don't like your elbow for whatever reason. More than likely it's going to be linked to a previous childhood trauma. Maybe someone in school decided your elbow looks super weird, so you took that deeply ingrained within your cellular codes, which is false. It's not even true. Your elbow is super cute, looks totally fine. But that would be a form of a shadow part of you. Or I don't feel like I'm tall enough, or I don't feel this, or I don't feel that. Some kind of thing that's off with the way you feel about yourself. More than likely so in a lower frequency. So whether that is name calling, any part of yourself that you dislike, you're lacking love to, it is a shadow part of you. We want to shine light and love on the shadow parts of you. Very important. And this is saying to connect the spiral to that shadow part of you. Okay. Use the gifts of communication, such as music, poetry, art, and dance, to nurture creativity as you weave your life, which I love so much, because earlier I was like wanting to dance and all these things, and now song is coming out just a wee bit. But music, poetry, art, dance, any of the ways that makes you happy and brings you joy inside to help you expand. Like for me, I really have been feeling the call to get on one of my canvases, and I've been doing some of my womb release painting, and I love it so much. I'll have to link a video about that below. Also, I'm going to be making a longer video about it. I just have a little clip going on right now. but it's a massive part of my truth that I've kept quiet for so long because I was like, oh my gosh, people are going to think it's weird, whatever, da da da. I don't give a fuck anymore. It makes me happy. Of course I'm fucking weird. I'm fucking weird. You're more than likely fucking weird or you wouldn't be here, which is fine. Because weird, I embrace it. I love it with every fiber of my being. It is who I am. It makes me happy. Why the F would I want to be a normie? No idea. No, bro. No. I would rather drink my root beer, do my womb release painting, and do some cards. Like, fuck yeah. That makes me happy. I will be slightly sad when there's no more root beer left in there, but that's okay. Because I don't drink them all the time. It's cane sugar, but it's just like, I really don't do sugar. Barely ever. Okay, so my body's telling me that's a lie. I do consume a lot of vegan chocolate, but there's not a lot of sugar in the chocolate that I consume. And again, if it is, it's always cane sugar. I do not consume regular sugar. Fuck that. Nope. So, yeah, but just as far as the organic sodas go. I'm just double checking. It's good. Okay, it's cane sugar. But either way, I don't drink a lot of them. I don't really like carbonated anything, like not sparkling water, carbonated water. Like I don't like the carbonation. It's interesting. I do a lot of like belching and cleansing and releasing on my own. I don't really like adding to that. It's very interesting for me. But I don't know. When I was younger, I drank so much like regular fucking like Dr. Pepper, Monsters. I don't know how I survived. But yeah, all that being said, this reading is phenomenal. It makes me very happy. Starting off with the literal shape-shifting. Okay, that's where we started. Being chucked out at us, shape-shifting with the kratom. So like we're relaxing our muscles, we're easing the tension, we're shifting into our true essence of self with the dragonfly. Bam. Yes. And then embodying our true new self, mask off, metamorphosis with your womb vortex portal. And if you are a male, you still have a womb space. It's in the same space as it will be within a woman. It is in your sacral chakra. Pretty much right there is where your womb is, if you're not aware. Also, then we're going into purification with the calendula. Purification, baby. Yeah. Then finally weaving into alignment with our beautiful creativity. In dancing, in painting, in creativity, and all the magical, beautiful, weird ways that we do. Weaving in our spirals. Just like the spider. Okay, beautiful, wonderful souls, soul scullies. Keep trying to figure out a nickname to call y'all. And I used to have it in my head, Scullies. And I called my kids Scullies sometimes. I literally have my cute little pink rose quartz skull right here. I don't know if you can even see it. But I do. I have a green adventuring, I think it's green adventuring at home. All these different things. But yes. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you, your time, your space, your energy, your frequencies, all the love and support. And I would love to know how this reading has resonated for you, and or if it didn't. Either or is welcome. I always try to say whatever resonates, take it, whatever doesn't, leave it. It's not meant for everyone, but usually if you're here, it's something is hitting somewhere along the lines. So, yeah. I will link the deck again, the Herbal Astrology Oracle deck by Adriana Ayales down below. And yeah, really focus on what you're bringing in and stay hydrated. Be mindful of how you're feeling. And something else that is very much, I'm literally looking right here at my rock that I created, and it says nurture. I know everything is backwards here, but it says nurture, and it's literally, this is a time to be focusing on ourselves, nurturing ourselves, allowing for self-love, self-care, remembering who the fuck we are, why we're here. And if you don't fully know why you're here still, that is absolutely fucking fine. It's okay. When you stick to what brings you joy, what makes you happy, what makes you feel alive and thrive along that path and journey every single time, you will begin to see these glimpses and feeling this resonance within your cells of, oh fuck, I feel like I've done this before. Or, oh my Lanta, like this makes me so happy on like a cellular level within my body. Like my hair is standing up on my arms and everything feels so amazing and good. Things are tasting even sweeter and juicier than they ever have before. What's different? When you start to feel that shift, you're in alignment. You're in alignment of who you are, your purpose. Your purpose is just to live and be in joy, but to live and be in joy in a frequency of those tangible, physical feelings of goodness. It just verifies it even more. Okay, y'all. My little scully babies, I am going to pop out of here for the evening. Sending you all so many blessings, well wishes, massive, miraculous alignment and awareness of you. How fucking amazing you are, powerful, beautiful, handsome, creative you are. Because you are. If you haven't heard that lately or today. And I love you all unconditionally, deep-heartedly, with every fiber of my being. Remember to breathe. And maybe grab a root beer. Cheers.